until I can get it to fit. So if I can get it to fit. I've always had that problem, but it always goes in. Bush. This would be better with 2 people. 100%. But this shit's COLTS way, so it's. It's in. Hey babe, it's in.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It's my girl. Let me just air up my flat spare. Nerd. I know Carly makes a damn whatever trophy hitch is freaking $3 grand. I'm just a broke blue collar dick. I ain't spending $3 grand on a damn hitch. I spent $50 on that spare tire at my damn local tire shop. Like, push. What up, dicks? Welcome back to the channel where we do shit COLTS way. Push. Today, back talk a little bit. She's angry. Today, I always got a bunch of people asking, like, can you fit a full-size spare 37-inch? Because most people, not most people, but a lot of people run 37, 12, 50, 20s on here, 37, 12, 50, 18s, whatever, 37, 12, 50. A lot of people run a full-size 37. You know, I know you can fit a 35 under there, but I've seen a few videos where a guy said he could fit one, but he had a gasser, so his exhaust is different. So I'm running some 37, 12, 50 Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs, but you got to get with my tire shop over there. I mean, we're pretty tight, and I asked him if he got any spares that are kind of worn down. So it's not a brand new one, but it's probably got a little less than half, a little more than a quarter tread left. It's a 37, 12, 50, 20 on a Toyota Open Country AT 2.3. Now, I was bougie, and I did buy this other matching rim off eBay just because I wanted to. But we'll take the other one down. We'll get the measurements. You know, I've got onboard air, so I can deflate it, but we're going to see and put it to the test if you can. And I'll give you a damn definite answer if you can fit a 37 or not. So let's roll. On another note, I haven't washed, I mean, I can't get the brake dust off these. I'm going to have to figure something out. But that's what they could look like. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but these suckers are just dull. But my spare looks good, you know, that's great, huh? Who gives a shit? Anyway, I'm gonna get some measurements. Of course, there's weight on that one, and I'm gonna deflate this one, but we'll get some measurements, you know, the height. But what I wanna do now is get up under here and measure, you know, the distance from the ground to the spare, just because I always hear people talk about, oh, my spare, I off-road, I'm a mega off-roader, and I rub my spare as it is right now on the ground. Well, I mean, who gives a shit? I'm just going to tell you the difference in the distance if I can get that, once I get that one mounted up to what this one is. So let's get on there with tape measure from the ground to the factory spare, and then if I do fit that one, we'll go from the ground to the 37. All right, I took the liberty of taking the tire out. If you don't know how to do that, you don't need to know none of this other shit anyway. So I had factory 18s. It's basically a 33 inches tall, whatever. Think of that as you want. And this it's about 35, well, about 35 3/4. So, I mean, it's a 37 1250 Toyota AT 2.3. I'll show you the tread depth on it. I mean, it's not brand new, but I mean, they're still decent. It's a good spare. So 35 3/4. So it's about the same, 35 3/4, right under 36. So now, what I had in the factory, or in this 37-inch spare, I have 40 pounds in it right now. So we'll see if it fits with 40 pounds, and you know, I'll continue to air it down until I can get it to fit. So if I can get it to fit. I've always had that problem, but it always goes in. Bush. This is just for giggles and shits, but 275, 70, 18, and where you at? Down there. 37, 12, 50, 20. What y'all think about this? My wife got this for me for my birthday. Look at that flag on there, huh? Got one on the other side too. It looks good, huh? Yeah, I know it does. You don't have to say so. And if you don't think so, well, you suck. Anyway, as like all COLTS Way videos, I'm gonna show you the struggles. I got the tire under there, you know, and I'm sure it's gonna take me a while, but I'll cut everything. You ain't gonna have to watch it all, but you can watch me, you know, see how much of a pain it's gonna be. So let's make sure she's recording. Let's roll. Bush, y'all be proud of me. I've been wearing gloves lately. I'm tired of cutting my hands on everything. Now this is with 40 pounds, so. I'm getting some resistance here. Ain't nothing for these guns. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so right now it is hitting the exhaust and I can't push it over. So let's see what this side looks like. All right, so if it wasn't for this exhaust right here, it'd fit. But let's see. I can always get a heat shield, but I don't think. Let me get her up in there snug and I'll bring the camera down and show you. Oh, she's tight. I mean, it fit. It's just hitting the exhaust. Let's see what we're working with. That's what it looks like. Not very good. So, okay. I can probably push it forward a little bit as I see an air gap there. There is no gap right there, okay? And then it's hitting the exhaust right there, obviously. And this side. All right, it's hitting there. So, honestly, I'll probably take some air out of it. Plenty of clearance back here. It's hitting there, but it's not. It's got to go up a ways more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to, because it's got to go way up there. So let's deflate it. See what we're working with at that point. No gap there either. It's so tight up in there that it's sticking. That ought to tell you if it's going to hold it or not. All that weight just fell down on it. Didn't, I mean, I don't have no worries of the chain or the cable holding it up. Let's take some air out of it. All right, I got the tire down. I got this little handy ARB deflator. I got onboard air too. So this is an option for me because I have onboard air. So like, oh, I'm not carrying around a tire that don't have any air in it. Well, maybe get some onboard air. Yeah, it's not an option for you, but for me it is. I'm gonna take it down to 10 PSI. I'm gonna do it off camera, but it's not gonna take me long. I'm gonna take it down to 10 PSI and then we'll try again. All right, I lied. I'm going down to 5. That's like 7. 5. Little givey. So 5 PSI is what I'm gonna try now. All right, let's try it again. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to bring it forward a little bit more. Come on. This would be better with 2 people. 100%. But this shit's COLTS way, so it's. I hate it. I gotta go. I'll mess up my knife. I'll show you what it's hitting on. Alright. So, last time, you see this is kind of messed up right there, but it was like that. I just got to get it past that so that it can go up more. You know? Let me see. I'll probably air it down some more. As long as the beads are set, that's all that matters because I got onboard air. But, like, here's a better example of what it's doing over there. That lip right there. And it's still right there. It needs a heat shield or something, but I'm gonna see what it's like how close it is once I get it up there. You know, it's still got to go up to that cross member up there. I don't know if you can see it. Whatever, there's a cross member up there. It's got to go up some, so I'm gonna just beat it in there. Actually, I'm gonna lower it. Can't go much lower. Hell, I'm at 5 psi, but I can go a little lower, and we'll see. All right, got it deflated again. It's all, as you can see, it's I mean, it's at 0, so we'll see how this works. All right, so she's at 0. We're gonna give her another try. All right, I'm gonna just make sure it's going where I want it to. Come on, baby. I don't know if a lot of y'all have watched my earlier videos, but I used to have a gravel driveway. I paved it and it's legit. You gotta go up there a good bit more. I think what I'm gonna do is get my damn bottle jack out and jack this sumbitch up in there, because she ain't wanting to go. It's doing the same thing, you know. If it was just right there, it's catching. But I can probably push that in and get it up in there. We're gonna see. All right, one last thing I'm gonna try. I got that side in. This side's still hitting on that tread. I'm gonna try to put the back in first and then pull the front up. Like, instead of just coming up flat, I'm gonna come up from the back and then up. I might have to go get my wife for this. Actually, I know I'm gonna. I'll be back. All right, I got my wife out here. She's camera shy, but. All right, so let me get up under this thing real quick. Okay.
Turn it?
Yeah. Are you strong enough? She only weighs like 108 pounds or something. Hold up, real quick. 1 second. This is fucking exhaust. If I could just. All right, try that. Hold up 1 second. Just 1 second. I got to push this damn tire in here. Fuck. I don't know. Oh, you fucker. 1 second, babe. All right. Oh, how you like that? Huh, punk? All right, let me get up on there and push. Ooh, how you love it? All right. 1 second. See if I can go forward a little bit. Bam. 1 second. Loosen it, just go the other way just a little. You'll find the hole. Just stick it in there and you'll find resistance. All right, oh, just a little bit more. All right, right there. Hold it up. All right. Send it home. One second. Oh my gosh. All this. All right. Oh, you like that? Thanks, babe. You look beautiful. It's in. Hey, babe, it's in.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It's my girl. Hey. Okay. It's a two-person job for that, but I got it. So you can see it's the tires, you know, it's flat and then it bows in a little bit because it's got to be forced in there. It ain't no big damn deal. So I'm actually going to get a tire jack and hit right here and go up because I don't know if it's, well, never mind. The tire's touching that cross member up there, so it's as far as it can go. But there's no gap. No gap in the front. It's tight. It's pushing in the tire right there a little bit, obviously. The only problem is this exhaust. I just get a little heat shield. I used to have one when I had a 5-inch. Okay, full disclaimer, I did have a 5-inch on here. I went back to the 4-inch race plate with a muffler. You know, 5-inch is nice, but the cab drum will get you. Plus, I knew it wasn't going to fit with a 5-inch. But you can see the same thing on this side. So the tire's flat, and then it like bows in where I had to push it in there. Fine, big deal. But it's not touching, but that needs a heat shield. I can buy one. Probably 1/4 of an inch. A little bit more of a gap. I'm not worried about this part back here. I mean, that's plenty of room. I mean, my GTs aren't very hot anyway, so what's it matter? But anyway, it fits. I'm leaving it just like this. I'm gonna get a heat shield, and you know what? I'll ride it like this for a couple weeks and see. I mean, I really don't care if it melts a little bit of my spare right there. I'm gonna have it on for just a little bit till I gotta get to where I'm going. Hell, I'll probably never use it, but well, that calls for a friggin' latte, son. She fits. All right, let's get a latte. I'm gonna hit Clyde today. I've been neglecting him on a couple videos. I ain't neglecting him. I can't even freaking talk. Well, that was a workout. But 37, 12, 50. Now this is a better angle if you can see the So you can see kind of where the tire's like pushed in right there. Obviously it goes flat, 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 pushed in. I don't care. I don't care. I have onboard air. The bead's set. It ain't going nowhere. Full 37, 1250. Now you could fit a brand new one if you had a axle dump exhaust, you know. I mean, I could take this factory tip off and just leave it at, but I'm not. I'm just leaving it like this. But if you wanted to do a 4-inch and just axle dump right over the axle, you're golden. But she fits. I love it. Now let's measure from the ground up. And I mean, honestly, I don't think it looks bad at all. You can't even tell. Like, it sticks down a little lower. You can't, I mean, what about that side view? Talk about a side view. Boy, that thing looked good, son. Now you can see the meat down here. That's fine. Shadow game ain't doing it no good, but it ain't. Let's check it. The other one was 17 inches. Let's check this, what it is with this. Damn. 17. So it don't hang down no lower. I don't feel that hard to believe. I'll have to look back at the tape and see what it was, but this is 17. And I know it's up there as far as it can go. It's hitting the cross member. I can't get it up there anymore. Yeah, it's hitting the cross member. I cannot, it ain't going no higher, so. I like it. Oh yeah, I might can push that sucker in a little bit more on this side. What you know about that, old son? I love it. I think the other one was 17. Just by look, yeah, 17. I'll look back at the film, but it fits. I showed you everywhere. It's touching. You got to jam it in there. It is not touching the exhaust, but it's very close. And like, these aren't brand new 37s. Keep that in mind. Brand new one's going to touch. But let's see if we can. There's the gap right there. I'm rolling with that, son. I'm rolling with it. I'll check it out after a trip. I mean, the most tread on these tires, weirdly, is, let me get, the middle is more worn than the outsides on this set. But, I mean, I could put a little heat shield right there and roll out. But I'm gonna ride like this at first. Ooh, is that old 7.3? Yes, sir. What you doing, old son? Yeah. All right. But hey, look, we'll go to Clyde setup. It fits. You know, I could push it forward. I see a little gap right here. I could push it forward a little bit. I was trying to under the truck, but I couldn't get it. I got down here and I could really push on it. I could kick it really hard, but it's not. I'm happy with it. It ain't going nowhere. I love it. Go to your tire shop, get you a used 37. With just a little bit of tread left, air that sucker down, jam it in here. It fits. Does a full size? Yes, it fits. I freaking love it. It's a good old Clyde and a latte. And roll out. Yeah, real smart. Yeah, real smart. Put a flat spare under there. Dumbass. What you know about that? Obviously nothing, because you ain't got onboard air.
What could you do with full off-seat?
Now, I don't have a tank. Everybody want me to put air horns and stuff, but I got a spare. I ain't putting no air horns now. You want to know how to do onboard air? Talk back to me. I did a video on that. I'll link it somewhere up in this corner. Or I don't know what corner it is, but look at this. Oh shit. Let me just air up my flat spare. Nerd. This feels fantastic. Get you some onboard air. Got a video? Good to go. Well, there you have it. A 37 fits. Not a brand new one, because a brand new one would touch the exhaust. Like I say, I got a little 1/4 inch. I know Carly makes a damn whatever trophy hitch is freaking $3 grand. I'm just a broke blue collar dick. I ain't spending $3 grand on a damn hitch. I spent $50 on that spare tire at my damn local tire shop. Like, push, $3 grand on a hitch. It fits. If it fits, it ships. Anyway, as always, appreciate the hell of y'all watching the channel. It means a lot. If you got any questions, whatever. I mean, it's going to take two people unless you're just way stronger than me, and I am known to be a puss. So, but you got to push the tops in to get inside the hitch, and then have somebody jack up as you go. Anyway, but like I said, it did. Freaking spider web in here. It's been in my garage. It did. It was really tight, and it really helped that my wife. So two people would help a lot. But anyway, till next time. Appreciate the hell of y'all watching. If you want to support the channel, Bush, you can go to. I made a website, www.buymealatte.com. You can go there, buy me a latte, 6-pack, 12-pack, 18-pack, bushel, whatever. But we're going to hit old Clyde. We're going to roll out. But the 37 does fit. A brand new one. I mean, if you had two people on the sides, you could probably put a brand new one in there, but it's going to touch the exhaust. And it's to be determined if I'm going to get a heat shield or not. We'll see. I'm going to drive it around and see. But they're cheap. So anyway, appreciate the hell of y'all watching. I'll try to start posting more. I ordered a new tank for that old 7.3 out there. I got the big 38 or 36, 38 gallon tank with a sump pump on it, you know, gravity fed. So do away with all the cinders and all that other stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be coming in this week. I got to take the bed off, take them 2 tanks off. We'll run new lines and all that shit. But until next time, appreciate y'all watching the channel. God bless. Tails down, beaks up. Wah! Peace.